What I'm looking for are sunstones. These little guys right here. Small, facetable labradorite. Very clear. Some labradorite is sort of like oil color with iridescence. These ones are just tiny little yellow stones. They can be valuable when they're cut, but in this state they're worth kind of pennies, so I have to learn how to cut stones. But they are literally everywhere down here. I don't know if you can see through the camera anything shining on the ground here. Almost every single one of those is a labradorite crystal. I'll just come right down, and there's one right there, 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 and there's a couple right there. They're everywhere. All these tiny little stones. These are all labradorite. And apparently some of them can get pretty big. I haven't seen any big ones yet. Just only the little ones like this. Where they formed was in this lava, these little knolls right here. These are called Sunstone Knoll. That's the name of this hill. And they form in gas pockets of lava rocks. And when the rocks break down, they pop out of the gas pockets, roll down the hill, and end up here. And I might later go smash some rocks and see if I can find any crystals inside the rocks themselves. But for now, I'm just gonna pick them up off the ground. So I've been out here for about an hour or so, and I've gotten all these little sunstones and a couple little pieces of cool rock that I found. They're everywhere. They're worth, rough, let's just say that as a rough stone, they're worth maybe $1 each. So there's $1, there's $1, there's $1, there's $1. Right here, and right here, and right there. And pretty soon, you're going to have a full bag worth hundreds of dollars for just a couple hours worth of work. And there's another one. What you want to find is you want to find the ones as big as you can, of course, and with a nice deep yellow. Sort of see there's a nice yellow in this stone. They'll facet well and make it a really valuable stone. Sell for a couple $100 a carat. So I'm going to keep crawling on the ground until my knees explode. Here we are on some creek whose name I don't even know, but we're downstream from about a dozen or so kimberlite pipes that drain straight up from these mountains, which you can't see through the trees. We have our little setup here. We're sucking through that hole right there. Our engine's off over that way with the suction nozzle, or the water nozzle over there.
$5 says the creek is George.
$5 says the creek is George. It's George something. We don't know. We'll look it up later. We did a couple test pans last night. Only got a couple of flakes of gold, but we got a lot of pyrope garnets, which are diamond indicator materials. We ran the dredge for maybe a little more than an hour, and whoops, saw a trip coming over here. We got, as you can see, there's just tons of black sand in there. In the shade, tons of black sand coming down, and this is our slick plate. This is where this is a mixture between Crisco and Vaseline, and everything gets stuck here that is diamond, and everything else will just kind of wash off. We got a couple of potentials. If I can, oops, focus in. Come on, focus in. I can get this little guy right about there and get some light. It's stuck right in the grease. There's a couple more like that might be diamonds. We don't quite know yet. That stuff was very slimy. It didn't come off my hand forever. The world. We have found diamonds, and they're in our little truck. Here we go. Right there. Focus a little bit. Focus. Focus.
Do it.
Come on. Alright,
Still
I'll try
close.
again.
Doesn't focus that small. Didn't you have that problem before?
It's on micro.